Salut à tous, my name is Marion Buricatu. I am a French artist and I lived here in the United States since 2001. This video is about art and how to impress your friends and family at the museum with 3 easy facts. So, was Edgar Degas a modern artist? Well, merci for asking and you'll get the answer at the end of this video. So here are the 3 facts I'm going to talk to you. Fact number 1, Edgar Degas, a classic painter. Fact number 2, search for the truth. And fact number 3, photography. So here's a painting by Edgar Degas called L'Absinthe, and it was painted in 1875, and this painting is at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. And so today you'll have some few paintings that are at the Musée d'Orsay for your next trip in Paris. Okay, fact number 1, a classic painter. Edgar Degas was heavily influenced by the old master, and he was an excellent drawer. He really emphasized on the drawing techniques over the use of color, which was exactly the opposite of Claude Monet. For Claude Monet and the Impressionists, color was more important than drawing. Also, he hated painting outside, and typically Impressionism was about painting outside. He only painted in his studio. Like me, I usually only paint in my studio. Also, something that was very important for Edgar Degas was memory and imagination. It was more important than direct observation of nature, like the Impressionists. There is one more thing also about Edgar Degas, is that he loved to study the old masters like Titien, like Poussin, but also like Ingres. And it's completely different than Monet, because Monet wanted to be his own master. Here is a painting called Dance Class at the Opera, and it was painted in 1872, and this painting is at the Musée d'Orsay. As you can see, it's a classic and meticulous composition with delicate posture. So for all of these reasons, Edgar Degas was not a modern painter. Fact number 2, search for the truth. Edgar Degas was very good at expressing feelings. He would show very well in his paintings sadness, distress in the eyes, and gesture of people. Like Renoir, he loved to paint ordinary people hard at work, like the laundresses, the seamstresses, the milliners, but also the ballet dancer. Here is a painting called Les Repasseuses, and I think the translation is laundresses. And this was painted in 1884 at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. He tracks down the truth without pretense. That's a big thing to understand Impressionism. He is also uncompromising, and the translation of the word uncompromising in French is intransigeant. And this is exactly how he wanted to name this new group that would later be called the Impressionists. So, was that modern? Yes, he definitely was a modern artist. There is another aspect too for which he was very modern, is that he would paint modern subjects. He wouldn't paint historical subjects like the great masters. Fact number 3, photography. So, the avant-garde painters saw this new technology as a tool, and Degas was one of them, and he used a lot photography. He photographed his dancers, his horse races, as you can see in these pictures. So there are 2 new things very important with photography that Degas used. The first thing is that thanks to photography, you can now capture new and unusual angles. That was really new. Nowadays, we think it's normal. I mean, we're not surprised by that, but really you need to put yourself back in that time to realize that people were not used to these angles. The other thing also, the other new thing with photography is that thanks to photography, you were able to capture a fleeting moment. So suddenly the paintings look more authentic. And this is new, and all the artists want to use and to use this tool and to put that in their paintings. So yes, he was a modern painter because he was using the new technology. I found somewhere on internet that they were saying that Edgar Degas was a classicist in Impressionist clothes. So here are the 3 facts, easy to remember about Degas. Is he a modern artist? First, he was a classic painter. Fact number 2, search for the truth. Fact number 3, photography. Now, if you want to learn more about Edgar Degas or just have fun at the next dinner table, the next video is just for you because I have created 7 trivia questions. Also, if you want to learn more about Edgar Degas, check out the links below. This video is a sequel of the video Edgar Degas, was he a modern artist? Which was about how to impress your friends and family at the museum with 3 easy facts. But this video is very special because I'm giving you 7 awesome trivia questions to not only impress but also to entertain your friends and family at the museum. So here is a painting called L'Absinthe, painted in 1875, and this painting is at the Musée d'Orsay for your next trip in Paris. Let's get started with my victim of the day, my friend Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Well, thank you for coming.
No problem.
Be ready to answer my tough question.
I'm ready.
Great. Okay, let's get going. So, question number 1. Edgar Degas was an excellent architect, colorist, or drawer?
I'm trying to remember.
You want me to repeat?
Sure, yeah.
Was he an excellent architect, colorist, or drawer? Not like the drawer, like that. You know the drawer.
I'm gonna say drawer.
Bravo. Good answer. Okay, question number 2. He's an impressionist because he painted modern subjects. He only painted in his studio. His compositions were classic and meticulous.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. You want me to repeat?
Yes, please.
Okay, he's an impressionist because he painted modern subjects. He only painted in his studio. His compositions were classic and meticulous.
I'm gonna have to guess on this one.
Yeah?
I'm gonna guess he painted modern subjects.
Bravo! High five. You did well. Yeah, this was a hard one.
That was a hard one.
Yeah. Okay, he likes paintings. He likes painting kings and emperors, military people, ordinary people.
Oh no. Can you repeat the options?
Yes, so he likes painting kings and emperor, military people, or ordinary people.
I'm gonna have to guess again on this one. I'll say kings and emperors, because why not?
Yeah, well, so no, sorry.
That's okay.
It was ordinary people.
Ordinary people, got
yes,
it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, question number 4. What was the name he wanted to give to the Impressionist group? Was it the anonymous artist, the independent, or the uncompromising?
Can you repeat the options?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask that for every question.
Yeah, well, no, because I think I created some tough question on this
They
one.
are tough.
Okay, so what was the name you wanted to give to the Impressionist group before they were named the Impressionists? Was it the anonymous artist, the independence, or the uncompromising?
Oh no. I'll say uncompromising.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I
High
did
five,
not think that was right.
Yeah, no, you did well. And the translation for uncompromising was les intransigeants. That's how I really wanted to call them, les intransigeants. Okay, question number 5. He used a lot of new technology called sewing machine, photography, or telegraph.
Telegraph, photograph, or what was the other
Sewing
one?
machine.
Sewing machine?
Photography or telegraph.
Photograph or telegraph? I'm gonna say photograph.
Bravo. Bravo, photography. Yes, very good. Okay, he's famous for painting dancers, farmers, factory workers.
Dancers, factory workers?
No, he painted dancers.
Dancers, got
Yes,
it. Okay.
yes, because he was living in Paris.
Oh,
so I
okay.
think they were more exposed to dancers and factory workers.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 7. Thanks to photography, he was also able to paint more accurately. 1, the effect of light, or children playing, or horse races.
Can you repeat the options again?
Yes, absolutely. So thanks to photography, he was able to paint more accurately the effect of light, children playing, horse races.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, another one that is difficult.
I'm gonna guess again. horse races.
Bravo!
Oh, really?
High five. Come on, you did really well.
I did not.
Honestly, yeah, you could
very
also,
surprised.
children's playing was also kind of a good one. But really it was horse racing. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
me.
you're welcome. Well, please print these questions and their answer and bring your friends and family at the museum and have a good time. There are also many good things to say about Edgar Degas, and please check out the links below. Bye-bye. So, was Mary Cassatt a modern artist? Well, merci for asking this question, and you'll get the answer at the end of this video. Here are the 3 facts I'm going to talk to you about. Fact number 1, her life was her art. Fact number 2, painting children and women. And fact number 3, the Impressionist painter. Here's a painting by Mary Cassatt. It's called Reine Lefebvre, holding a nude baby. It was painted in 1902, and this painting is at the Worcester Art Museum. Fact number 1, her life was her heart. That's difficult for me to say. So, Mary Cassatt was American born in 1844, and she was born in Pennsylvania. She came from a comfortably but not rich family. She grew up mostly in Paris, and this is where she got her artistic training. Marie Cassatt wanted to be recognized as a professional, not a woman who paints, as was the expression at that time, because women from the upper class at that time in France or in America were expected to know the art d'agrément. And the translation for that, I would say, would be the creative art. So that means that they were supposed to know how to sew, they were supposed to know how to draw, how to play music, how to paint, but they were not supposed to become professional. But Mary Cassatt and her very good friend Berthe Morisot, the other Impressionist painter, were exactly the opposite. One of them is quoted as saying, "We professionals despise amateur." If it meant giving up marriage and family, she would do it. And she did it. So yes, she was a modern woman. Fact number 2, painting children and women. The constraint of a society at that time meant that women could only paint private and domestic life. They didn't have access to many more painting subjects. So that was definitely not modern. Also, Marie Cassatt was very conventional in the way she dressed, in her manner, and in her background. She lived with her family in a Parisian apartment. She was definitely not living the social Parisian life. And she would only see Edgar Degas and Berthe Morisot, also upper class, because they were the only ones that were acceptable to them. So that's definitely not modern. But she would do something. She would paint domestic life, and that was revolutionary. So nowadays, we don't think that painting domestic life is revolutionary, but I can tell you that at that time it was. And why? Because it was a modern subject. She was painting her daily life without any constraints. She was fully free from the constriction of conventional art. So yes, she was a modern woman. Fact number 3, the Impressionist painter. In 1878, she was 34 years old. She joined the Impressionists. And this is the new avant-garde. They call themselves the intransigeant, and that's the translation in English is the uncompromising. Here is a painting called Reading Le Figaro, and this is a portrait of her mother. This painting marks her debut as the Impressionist. Why? Why is this painting the debut of her Impressionist phase? Well, because this painting is honest and it's without pretense. Again, that's very important to understand that about Impressionist paintings. But also because she used a light Impressionist palette without the color black. Renoir is quoted as saying, "One morning, one of us, having no black, used blue instead, and Impressionism was born." The mother was very pleased of this painting, and she said that it made her look 10 years younger. So yes, she was a modern woman. So here are the 3 facts. Easy to remember about Mary Cassatt. Is she a modern artist? Fact number 1, her life was her art. Fact number 2, painting children and women, and fact number 3, the Impressionist painter. Now, if you want to impress your friends and family even more at the museum, or just have fun at your next dinner table, the next video is just for you because I have created 7 trivia questions. Also, if you want to learn more about Mary Cassatt, check out the links below. Bye. This video is a sequel of Mary Cassatt, Was She a Modern Artist?, which was about how to impress your friends and family at the museum with 3 easy facts. But this video is special because I'm giving you 7 awesome trivia questions to not only impress but to entertain your friends and family while at the museum. Okay, here is a picture by Mary Cassatt called Reine Lefebvre holding a nude baby, painted in 1902. It is at the Worcester Art Museum. And let's get started with my victim of the day, Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
You too.
Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Okay, are you ready to talk about Mary Cassatt?
I'm ready.
Great. So, Mary Cassatt was born in Massachusetts, Virginia, or Pennsylvania?
Oh no, there's so many states.
Yes.
Can you repeat the states?
Yes, Massachusetts, Virginia, or Pennsylvania?
I'm gonna say Pennsylvania.
Yeah, bravo,
You got
bravo,
it,
bravo. Great job. Okay, question number 2. Where did she grow up? In Paris, in Rome, or in London?
Paris, Rome, or London?
Yes.
I don't know. I'll say we have to get. I'll say Paris.
Yeah,
Really?
bravo, very good
I didn't
job.
think that was right.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you're doing very well,
thank
very
you.
well. Okay, question number 3. She was very good friend with another female painter. Who was it? That's a tricky one.
This is gonna be a hard
Yeah,
one.
this is gonna be a hard one. Okay, Georgia O'Keeffe. So was it Georgia O'Keeffe? Was it Eva Gonzalez? Or was it Bert Morisot?
Can you repeat the names?
Yes. Okay, was it Georgia O'Keeffe? Was it Eva Gonzalez? Or was it Bert Morisot?
I'm gonna guess. Bert Morisot.
Bravo.
Really?
Bravo. Yeah,
I didn't think that was right.
No,
Wow.
no, you're doing very okay. So Georgia
Oh.
O'Keeffe was an American painter
Okay.
later in the 20th century. They never met. Eva Gonzalez was another Impressionist painter, but I don't know if she met her. Okay. Question number 4. She was very good friend with another Impressionist painter. Yeah. Who was it? Edouard Manet, Camille Pissarro, Edgar Degas. Do you want me to repeat that?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
with my French accent?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So let's do it again. So she was very good friend with another Impressionist painter. Who was it? Edouard Manet, Camille Pissarro, Edgar Degas.
I'm gonna guess. Camille Pissarro?
No, it
No.
was Degas. She was
Degas,
definitely
got it.
very good friend with Edgar Degas. And
Got it,
also,
okay.
she was friend with Pissarro and Manet too.
Oh.
But Degas really had a big influence on her.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 5. She was part of which avant-garde art movement? Was it Surrealism, Impressionism, or Bauhaus?
Can you repeat the options?
Yes, Surrealism, Impressionism, Bauhaus.
I'll guess Surrealism.
No, it was Impressionism.
Impressionism. Okay.
Yeah, so Surrealism was in Paris also, but it was between the 2 wars.
Okay.
And Bauhaus was a German movement, also
Oh.
between the 2 wars, so it's Impressionism.
Okay.
Okay, question number 6. Who did she paint in the painting Reading Le Figaro? Did she paint her mother, her sister, or Bert Morisot?
I'm gonna guess her mother. Really? Oh.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, question 7. She was a modern painter because, be careful, it's a tricky one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, she gave up married life to focus on her painting. She belonged to the Impressionists. She painted contemporary subject. Let me repeat that because there's a trap or
There's
a
a
trick.
trap, okay.
Yeah, you said, is it a trap? Is it anything? Okay. She
Okay.
was a modern painter because she gave up married life to focus on her painting. She belonged to the Impressionists. She painted contemporary subject.
Oh, that's a really hard one.
Yeah?
I'll say, I don't know. I'll say she gave up her married life.
Well, it's true, but the thing is that they are all true.
Well, they're all true. Oh, okay.
That's
the trick.
That's the trick, because
Got
they are
it.
all true.
Oh, they're all true. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So she gave up married life to focus on her painting. She belonged to the Impressionists and she painted contemporary subjects.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Sophie.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So please print these questions and their answer and bring your friends and family at the museum and have a good time. Also, there are many more things to say about Marie Cassatt, and please check the link below. Bye-bye. So, why is the painting called Le Thé, which means in English, the tea, by Marie Cassatt so interesting? Well, it's because I want to show you some of the technical tools that she used to build her painting. So here are the 3 facts. Fact number 1, it's an Impressionist painting. Fact number 2, it's about leading the eye of the viewer. And fact number 3, it's about texture and pattern. So here is the painting, Le Thé, by Marie Cassatt. It was painted in 1880, and this painting is at the Museum of Fine Art in Boston. Fact number 1, an Impressionist painting. Why? Why is this painting an Impressionist painting? Because it's about her modern world. And if I want you to remember one thing about Impressionism, that's what it is. It's about modern subject and modern world. Before, paintings were rarely about the modern subject. Here is a painting by William Bouguereau. It's called Nymph and Satire. It was painted in 1873 and it's at the Clark Institute in Massachusetts. The subject is mythology. So what was a modern subject in 1880? It was the mundane action of everyday life, like drinking a cup of tea. This was the focal point of this painting. So, as you can see on the painting Le Thé, the characters wear fashionable clothing, trendy new wallpaper, gilded mirror, the fabric of the chair. And as you can see, she's raising the pinky finger while sipping the tea. So now, what would be a modern subject in 2018? I think that we can safely assume it would be a painting of a group of people texting. So now, fact number 2, leading the eye of the viewer. So, using my photo editor on my computer or my phone, this is what I did. I modified the painting in 3 black and white values, which means that I have the darkest value, they are black. I have the lightest value, they are white, and the medium value are gray. No more color, just white, black, and gray. When she did the prep work for this painting, she certainly did some preparatory sketches only in black and white to see how she was moving the eye of the viewer. And you can see the movement of the light values leading the eyes towards the sipping of the cup. Now, fact number 3, textures and patterns. This time, using my photo editor, I modified the painting in only 2 values, only black and white, no more gray. And you can see now on this image that she used repetitive oval shapes like cups, saucers, trays, hats, and faces. They offset the strict graphic geometry of the stripped wallpaper, the floral design of the chair, and the swirls of the chimney and mirror. Notice also the plain dark masses of the clothes. By using pattern and texture, she leads the viewer towards the focal point, the drinking of the tea. So here are the 3 facts. Easy to remember about the painting Le Thé by Marie Cassatt. Fact number 1, it's an Impressionist painting. Fact number 2, it's about leading the eyes of a viewer. And fact number 3, it's about texture and pattern. Now, if you want to impress even more your friends and family at the museum, the next video is just for you because I have created 7 trivia questions. Also, if you just want to learn more about Marie Cassatt and this painting in particular, please check out the link below. So this video is a sequel of the previous video about the painting called Le Thé by Marie Cassatt. But this video is special because I'm giving you 7 awesome trivia questions to not only impress your friends and family at the museum, but also to entertain them. So here is a painting by Marie Cassatt called Le Thé, and it was painted in 1880, and this painting is at the Museum of Fine Art in Boston. Let's get started with my victim of the day. Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So here is the first question. Okay, Le Thé by Marie Cassatt is a Cubist painting, a Renaissance painting, an Impressionist painting.
Can you repeat the options?
Yes, a Cubist painting, a Renaissance painting, an Impressionist painting.
I'm gonna say, let's say an Impressionist painting.
Bravo, very well, very good job, very
Thank
well.
you.
So Cubist was after Impressionist and
Okay.
Renaissance was way before. Okay, Impressionist paintings are mostly about contemporary subjects, history subject, religious subject.
No. Can you repeat that?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So Impressionist paintings are mostly about contemporary subject, history subject, religious subject.
I'm gonna say, let's go with contemporary subjects.
Yeah, that's a hard one. High five.
I did not think I'd get that right.
Yes, no, really, that was a
Oh.
tough one. And that's really something, if you have to know something about Impressionism, that's what it is. It's
Okay.
about contemporary subject of
Okay.
their time. That was new. That was completely new. They were not
Oh.
doing that before.
Okay.
Okay, question number 3. What is the subject of this painting? This painting.
Okay.
Okay, was it the portrait of the two women? Was the subject of this painting, how do you say that? The goal of this painting is to show the portrait of the two women in the painting. Was it to show the Parisian interior, or was it the mundane action of drinking tea?
Can you repeat the options?
Yes. So the subject, the goal of this painting, was it to show the portrait of the two women in the painting? Was it to show a Parisian interior, or was it to show the mundane action of drinking tea?
No. I'll say modern action drinking tea.
Bravo,
Really? Oh,
yes.
okay.
Another high five, because this one was a hard one.
Yeah, I did not
Because
think
also
that.
it can be about showing the portrait of the two women.
Yeah.
But it can be also about showing the Parisian interior. So it's kind of like all of them
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
But one is better.
Okay.
Okay, 3 values. What does that mean? It means yellow, blue, and red, big, small, medium sizes, white, black, and gray. You want me to repeat?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 values, what does that mean? Does that mean yellow, blue, and red? Is that what that means? Or does that mean big, small, and medium sizes? Or does that mean white, black, and gray?
I'm just gonna go with the odd one out. That's not colors. Big, medium, small.
Yeah, no. No, it's not this one.
Okay.
It's white, black, and gray.
Black and gray. Got
Yes,
it.
that's what 3
Okay.
value means. Okay, question number 5. Where did Marie Cassatt was moving our eyes in this painting? Toward the gilded mirror, toward the sipping of the cup, toward the beautiful yellow gloves. Gloves.
no.
gloves.
Can you repeat the options?
Yes. So where did Marie Cassatt was moving our eyes? Was it toward the gilded mirror, toward the sipping of the cup, toward the beautiful yellow gloves?
Oh no. I feel like they can all be right.
Yes, yeah, they could all be right. Yes, absolutely. One is better.
Guessing-
Yeah.
I gotta guess. I'll guess sipping of the tea.
Yes,
Really?
sipping
Oh,
of the cup.
okay.
With the little, don't forget, you have to have a little finger.
With the pinky. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, question number 6. What repetitive shapes did she use? Did she use mostly oval shapes, triangle shape, heart shapes?
Oval, triangle, or heart shapes?
Yes. Oval,
no.
triangle, or heart shapes?
I'll say. Let's go triangle, because why not?
Yeah, but not.
Why not?
So it was oval shapes.
Oval's got it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, last question.
That's one.
What texture did she use for the chair? Did she use stripes? Did she use swirls? Or did she use floral designs? So,
Okay.
stripes,
Stripes.
swirls, or floral design for the chair?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, stop.
I'll guess. Floral designs?
Bravo!
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
did a
didn't
great
think-
job. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't think that was right. Oh.
Sophie really did a good job. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for
I
having me.
really appreciated it.
No problem.
Yeah. Well, please please print this question and their answer and bring your friends and family at the museum and just have fun. Also, don't forget to check out the link below if you want to learn more about Marie Cassatt and especially about this painting. Bye bye! Nice chatting with you. Abonne-toi, which means subscribe to my channel. Have fun and see you at the next video.